Guys, here's Paul and Ethan.
All right, guys, thank you for being here. Appreciate you making the time. We're going to get straight to questions this evening. Jeremiah Oshan, please go ahead and ask your question.
Yeah, it seemed like things were going reasonably well after their goal and up until the second goal. What did you guys feel? How did it feel on the field, and how did you guys feel like you were playing during that 60-minute stretch or so?
I was proud of the way we played. I thought we created quite a few chances, and I thought that if we put some away, it could have been a really different game. I thought we were brave in the attacking half. There could have been a little bit more quality, and I think the game. I was proud of the way we played, but we couldn't pull it out.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like especially when we got that game to 2-1, there really felt like we had some momentum there to pull it back, and unfortunately, it's one of those games that some things just don't go your way, and we couldn't pull it out in the end.
All right, next question will go over to Nico Moreno. Nico, go ahead, please.
Appreciate it. I wanted to talk to Rothrock about his goal. I mean, he's done so well this Open Cup, what this opportunity has meant to you and all this play time today. You get to play almost starting lineup for the LA Galaxy.
Yeah, I mean, I had a chance a little bit earlier in the second half. I think Reed had played a ball to the back post, and there were two guys right there, and I didn't read it well. And I was thinking to myself, if the ball comes in that area again, I've got to finish it. And Ethan here played a really good ball to me, and luckily I got my head on it and put it in the back of the net. And I think I feel really grateful. I think the coaching staff has put a lot of trust in some of us young guys in a big game for the club. And I think a lot of us stepped up, and I think that's the life of being a professional, is that when you do get your opportunities, you take them.
All right, next question will go over to Jada Evans. Go ahead, Jada.
Thanks. Ethan, I wanted to ask maybe basically a similar kind of question as far as facing a LA lineup that's got some of their bigger players in it. How outside of the loss, I mean, how did you kind of feel that you fared against that and approached that?
When I found out that we were playing LA, I was excited. And when we heard that they were going to put out a good lineup, I was happy that we get the challenge to show that we can compete with them. And I wish that we could have cleaned up a few more things, and I think that we could have really pushed to win that game. So, yeah.
Next question, we're going to go over to Owen Murray. Owen, go for it. Owen,
Hello.
can't hear you. Try again for us.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yep, we got you.
Awesome. Ethan, congrats on your assist. Obviously, you've spent a lot of time with Reed kind of throughout these couple games. He's kind of become that right back kind of from being kind of where you are. Wonder how you guys feel your partnership is just in general, and how you feel that went tonight.
I thought he played great. I think that what you touched on about him previously playing in more attacking positions kind of helps when we're going forward, to have that chemistry and him knowing what it's like to be a winger and where I'm moving, knowing a little bit more about that. So I thought he had a great game. I enjoyed playing with him. I thought he played well.
Okay, if you still have your hand raised, I'll assume you'd like a follow-up. If not, just go ahead and pull the hand down for me. Jeremiah Oshan, coming back your way.
Yeah, obviously not the result you wanted, but overall, and I know, Ethan, you said you were pretty proud of this one. What does it do, though, for moving forward? I mean, does this feel like something that you guys can build on? Does it feel more of a gut punch because you're not moving on?
Yeah, it's difficult right now. It sucks. I wish we could be moving forward in the Open Cup, but I think these minutes for a lot of younger guys, Paul and a lot of the Tacoma guys that helped us out, are really, really good to build upon moving forward, and momentum that we can take into these next few games and try to make an impact. Yeah,
I'd say something similar. I think, it's it's a privilege for a lot of the Tacoma guys to get minutes like this. And like Ethan said earlier, I think all of us were very excited that they were going to put a lineup like that. You know, guys like Chicharito are some guys we've been watching since we were little kids, and to test ourselves against players like that and like Pooch in the middle, like it gave us a lot of confidence that we can play at this next level, and you know that there's still a lot of games left this season in some other competitions. So
Thanks.
Felipe Makeda, gonna go to you next. Go ahead and ask your question, please.
Thank you, Alex. So I would like to know how you guys prepare for this game, knowing that Sounders is one of the teams that has won the most in the last years, and Sounders is the champions of the CONCACAF.
Yeah, I think that there's definitely a lot of responsibility. We want to win across all competitions, and definitely wanted to get another Open Cup. So that's a bit of a gut punch, as you guys brought up earlier. You know, when we step on the field, it's not like Coach said. It's not about the lineup we have. We have to be confident that it's good enough to win games, and I think that we were confident in that. And we were, like Paul said, happy to see that LA put out, you know, pretty much their starting lineup, because it gave us a chance to measure up to them. And yeah,
I think we prepared the same as we prepare for every game. All the games that we play this year have a different meaning to them, but at the same time, you know, the field's the same size. We're playing with the same ball. The goals are the same size, and you know, we might have a different lineup and whatever. But as far as our approach through, you know, up and down the club, I think throughout the club, the staff has done a really good job of making sure all of us are ready, regardless of whether we're Tacoma players, academy players, or first team guys who have gotten less minutes this season.
Thank you.
All right, Jada, did you have a follow-up, or are you good?
Yes, I did, if I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you can hear me. Yes, I just wanted to see if either one of you can talk a little bit more about Reed. He had mentioned, you know, going through growth spurt and kind of getting reacquainted, I guess, or developing. I wonder, you know, since you guys have known him for a while, I wanted to see if either one of you could comment basically on his development. Thank you.
I didn't really catch all of that.
Just talking about
Reed.
growth spurt and development and whatever.
Yeah, I think he's came a really long ways in the past couple of years. I really like him in that right back spot, and I thought he played really well.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know Reed as well, but it's been cool to watch how he's really stepped up in these last couple games, and I've been training a lot with the first team too, and I've seen it in training too. He's really grown into like this new role as like a wing back, right back.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you. We'll take one more here and then get you out of here and get Coach Schmetzer in. Owen, if you have a follow-up, go ahead and ask your question, please.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alex. I just wonder what you guys were talking about at halftime, pursuing a game from behind. That's obviously something that happened in the Kansas City game on Sunday. You're kind of going after that. What did you guys talk about in terms of either changing from what you did on Sunday or what you wanted to do tonight?
We talked about solving the midfield a little bit. I think they were beating us in the midfield in the first half, and everyone had a responsibility in that, and you know, especially getting our wingers tighter together and closing some gaps more. I think Pook in the first half had a lot of time on the ball, and it was hurting us a little bit. And then, you know, I think it was just down to moments, and that's what Spencer talked about. And finding that quality in both the attacking half and the attacking penalty box and the defensive penalty box. But more of the same. We felt confident in the way we were playing. We thought we had some of the better chances, especially in the first half. And yeah, didn't go our way in the end. But
yeah, Schmetz made it clear that, you know, we were right there. We created chances, and that if we came out and kept pushing in the second half, that we'd create more chances and have a chance to win the game. like Paul said, there were some tactical tweaks, especially with Puig coming out and kind of overloading our right side. I dropped back a little more defensively to help out with Reed when Puig was up higher along the touchline. So just a few tactical tweaks.
Paul, Ethan, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it. We'll let you guys go and safe travels.
Thanks, guys.